Selena wept uncontrollably, her fair complexion full of terror, making Sebastian's heart ache. He cradled her in his arms, whispering soft reassurances, but his gaze grew colder by the minute. I was beside myself with frustration, wanting to scream. It's not like that at all. It was Selena who had people try to assault me, yet she staged it as if I had framed her. But I was already dead, incapable of any defense. I recall that nightmare of a night. Lyra, you think you're still God's favored one. I'm going to destroy you now, and we'll see if you still have the nerve to stay by Sebastian's side. With a flick of her wrist, Selena locked the door. I was terrified, cursing, and resisting, but with my legs broken, I couldn't move an inch. That night, I was utterly ruined. After soothing Selena back to sleep, Sebastian tucked her in and stepped out of the bedroom. He didn't see that the moment he closed the door, Selena's eyes snapped open, revealing a look of triumph. Sebastian returned to his study and redialed a number. Lyra, do you still not admit your mistake? Selena deserves it. I hate Selena. I wish she were dead. I shouldn't have just broken one of her legs. If I had known it would come to this, I should have destroyed her. The phone transmitted my voice, filled with intense hatred and curses. No, I wasn't on the phone. It was just a recording of me. At this very moment, I was already dead. Just before I was destroyed that night, Selena looked down at me condescendingly. Lyra, I'll let you go if you're willing to repeat what I tell you. She made me memorize what she said and recorded it. At that time, I was so scared that I would say anything to avoid being violated. So, with a trembling voice, I recorded those words, begging Selena to spare me. Unexpectedly, after I finished recording, Selena leaned over, patting my face. Lyra, you're still as naive as before, believing everything I say. How could I let you go? I wish you were dead. With a wave of her hand, Selena left the room, leaving me alone in despair. Sebastian, unaware that the recording had been prepared by Selena, saw his anger deepen. Lyra, I thought you would have learned your lesson after these days of punishment, but you're still unrepentant. His face darkened as he decided on the next punishment for me. Since she enjoys tarnishing others' innocence so much, you have a few people scare her a bit. Sebastian hung up the phone hearing his words. I felt like I had fallen into ice water. I knew Sebastian hated me because of Selena. But I didn't expect he would detest me to such an extent, even going so far as to have people violate me for Selena. Feeling a wetness at the corner of my eyes, I touched it and found hairs, so even ghosts could cry. But Sebastian, your revenge would never be realized because I had already been destroyed by your so-called pure and kind-hearted sweetheart. I recalled that night, the endless dark night. On the 5th day after my death, Sebastian began to feel restless. I had been upset with him before, but never like this. Sebastian, Selena, and I had grown up together since childhood. Since I was little, I loved to follow Sebastian, tagging along behind him as his little follower. Sebastian also loved to take me everywhere. When people teased that I was his little wife, he would drive them away while giving me all his snacks.